for fitting the description, and the officer paid the price. He was driving home after a long day, exhausted but hopeful. Then the flashing lights appeared in his rear-view mirror. Pulled over for fitting the description, that phrase would shatter his life, test his spirit, and ignite a battle for justice. This is the story of Marcus Wright, a man caught in the cruel grip of racial profiling, and the instant karma that followed when the system's silence was finally broken. Brookdale was a city of quiet streets, small parks, and a tight-knit community where faces were familiar and the rhythm of life steady. Marcus Wright knew these streets well. At 32, he had built a life rooted in hard work and quiet pride. Marcus was a nurse at Brookdale General Hospital, known among co-workers for his calm bedside manner and tireless dedication. Marcus had spent the last 12 hours working a grueling shift in the emergency room. His mind was on his daughter Kayla, a lively and curious 7-year-old who adored bedtime stories about brave heroes. That night, Marcus climbed into his silver sedan, a worn but reliable car that had been with him for years. The sun had long set, streetlights flickering on as he headed home. The familiar route was comforting, a brief moment of peace after a chaotic day. Without warning, flashing red and blue lights appeared behind Marcus. His pulse quickened. He was not speeding, nor was there any visible violation. Slowly, he pulled over. An officer approached, tall, stern, hand resting on his holstered firearm. "License and registration," the officer demanded. Marcus complied but asked, "What's the reason for the stop, officer?" "You fit the description," the officer replied flatly. Tall black male driving a silver sedan. The word stung. Marcus tried to stay calm. "That's very vague. There must be more." The officer said nothing, signaling Marcus to step out. Neighbors peeked from behind curtains, some recording. An elderly woman, Mrs. Peterson, shouted, "He's not who you're looking for." But the officer ignored her. Marcus endured a rough pat-down and invasive search. Minutes later, the officer muttered, "You're free to go." The damage was done. By the time Marcus got home, his phone buzzed non-stop. Someone had uploaded video of the stop online with the caption, "Another innocent man humiliated for no reason." The video went viral. At work, Marcus felt eyes on him like never before. Some co-workers offered quiet support. Others avoided him. Kayla's innocent question, "Daddy, why did the police stop you? Did you do something wrong?" pierced his heart. 2 days later, Marcus's cousin Andre sent him a dashcam video. It showed the moments before the stop. Avery's radio chatter was chilling. Silver sedan, black male driver. "I'll make something stick if I have to." Marcus realized this was profiling, not a mistake. Marcus sought attorney Lila Hernandez, known for fighting police misconduct. Weeks of silence passed until the dashcam footage leaked to the press. The story exploded. Hashtag fitting the description trended nationwide. Activists, citizens, and community leaders rallied behind Marcus, sharing stories of racial profiling. The police suspended Avery. Investigations revealed Avery had multiple complaints for bias and excessive force, all previously ignored. At a city council meeting, Avery tried to remain unnoticed. Marcus took the microphone. Sergeant Avery said he'd make something stick. Well, this stick is here. The room gasped as Avery's bodycam footage played, revealing more abuses. Avery was fired and criminally charged with civil rights violations and falsifying reports. Marcus received a public apology and settlement. He told reporters, "I can't erase what happened, but I can make sure it doesn't happen to others." Power without accountability is dangerous. When courage and truth shine through, justice can prevail. Marcus Wright's story is a testament. The fight for dignity and equality is never over. What would you do in Marcus's shoes? Have you or someone you know faced racial profiling? Share your stories below. Every voice matters in the fight for justice.